What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because, as we know, it's a new week, which means there is a new faction blessing, and I love doing them together with you guys. So we're going to find out right here, right now, what the faction blessing is, the booster is, and trying to figure out what the best deck for this week will be. So let's jump right on over here, determining this week's faction blessing. Magic and all of the Magic Council faction units increases enemy movement speed on your opponent's side by 8% for each unit in this faction. Let's look at the cards real quick. Okay. All right. Interesting. So right off the bat, I don't see a deck materializing in my head right away. I see Bruiser. We just got Bruiser. Could be cool. Portal Keeper's in a lot of decks. Cauldron's kind of cool. Cold Mage is in a good amount of decks. Meteor, not really. Stasis, not really. Let us see. Let me put together a deck for this week, and I will jump right back into the video with you guys. All right, we found a deck here. We're going up against the Hunter Hex deck. Definitely going to be a tough one, but guys, let me break down what deck I threw together, okay? One of the strongest decks right now is Cultist, okay? It's no secret. I think if you're going to go Cultist this week, you're gonna be in pretty good shape, okay? Especially because Portal Keeper is part of the Magic Council faction, okay? So what that means is that Portal Keeper is gonna be increasing the enemy's monster's movement speed by 8%, okay? And if you have another unit in there, it's another 8%. So we actually have Stasis in this deck, which will bring the grand total to 16%. Okay, yeah, so an extra 16% movement speed for his enemy's monsters, which is nothing to sneeze at. Fake sneeze, fake sneeze. Nothing to sneeze at, guys. Okay, that's not terrible. I think that makes a little bit of a difference. The deck that he's running right now, I don't think that he wants his monsters moving at an extra 16% movement speed. I really don't think he wants that. So this is the first time that we're playing with this deck. We're going to try it out today. But remember, Stasis is a card that was very, very meta back in the day, okay? Stasis used to be everywhere you looked. Stasis Inquiz, Stasis Boreas Hex, Stasis, what you name it, Stasis was there, okay? Just like a friend from high school. You can't get rid of it. Okay, so I'm hoping that Stasis at least has a tiny smidgen of that effect today. A little bit, going back to his glory days. Hopefully we can show off why he was good once upon a time and find a couple of wins in today's video. But if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like the video, and also check out those memberships. Don't you dare. Because we got a lot of cool perks that I know you guys will enjoy, including the ongoing raffle for you to win your very own Mallard mug. All you got to be is a rare member to enter into the raffle to win that mug, guys. So definitely check that out. You got to do that. Just hit the join button on YouTube and check it out if you guys are interested. So we've got our first tee. Let's get our Cultist up one time. We do have Puppeteer here. I usually run this deck with Chemist, if you guys aren't aware. And it works decently well, okay? It works decently well. But the other option to run this with is Bombardier. So I thought, hey, why not throw Stasis in there? Increase his attack speed by a little bit. Yeah, my opponent, right? Or not attack speed, movement speed. And maybe we can find some wins here and catch some people off guard. And if we can last long enough into the game, Stasis is going to help us out. If it comes down to who has more slow, the fact that A, Stasis does slow, that's his job, and B, the monsters are moving faster on their board because we have Stasis, I think that puts us in a decent spot. So I kind of like that thought process. I don't 100% know if it's going to work, but there's almost no way to know if it's going to work until you try it out. So that's what we're doing today. So here we go. We got some Drides. We got a second T. Absolutely love to see it rhyming a little bit. Let's get our Cultist up. Let's get our Stasis up a few times. Usually it's better to have multiple Stasises on your board, Stasis on your board, rather than like one high-ranking Stasis. But we kind of run out of space in this deck, okay? If you're going to go for 3 Ts, you run out of space pretty quickly, especially if you need multiple of that extra unit. So if it's a Chemist, I usually just try to go with 1 Chemist. If it's a Bombardier, I try to go with 1 Bombardier, but I level it up to like 2 or 3. 4 maybe. So we're gonna try and kind of do that with Stasis today just to keep space, but we're gonna have to see. So let's just combine out down there. There's another Stasis. Let's do that. Another. Okay, so we're gonna have to make a play here. Let's just do this for right now. Ooh, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Let's keep hitting our gadget. His board looks great. I love the fact that his rank 5, this guy, his rank 5 hunter is not on a hex. That could be the game changer. That could be the biggest game changer in this game. So I don't mind that at all. If this turns into a Stasis, I'm going to love it. Let's just do that. All right. Let's just do that. Alright, let's find another Dryad. Dryad. It's okay. 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 Alright, let's just do this. Okay, we can keep that Stasis there, but I'm gonna combine out these guys here and hope for a Cultist. It wasn't a Cultist, guys. It wasn't a Cultist. But we're going up against Warlock. We got a Stasis right in the front. Ooh! Taking that out quick. Let's just do that. This is tough. This is where we're gonna have to sacrifice this play here because we don't want to break up all this stuff. We've already got 2 Ts over there. So let's do that. See what happens. Okay. So we can go here. I'm just gonna do... Let's just do that for now. And now we can go here, here, and here. Move that guy over. And we can do this. And now we're just digging for a Cultist. So we could get 3 Ts right now if we wanted to. We got Bedlam coming up. We could go for the 3 Ts. It's probably the safest bet. I think that's it, okay? We've got 2 decently high-ranking Cultists. A 3 and a 2. Not Cultist. Stasis. We've got 3 Ts or pluses, if I'm making anybody cringe because I'm saying Ts rather than pluses. Ooh, he got a Hex on that beautiful Hunter over there. Unfortunate for us. Switch him. Switch him! Doesn't mean we're going to win, but definitely helps. So I think this is pretty much it. There's our board. We can move this guy just to get rid of the debuff. But I think this is pretty much our board, okay? And remember, that extra movement speed, this is the part of the game where he's going to notice, where it's going to affect him and help us. I'm going to help us in a positive way. Imagine that, help in a positive way. Guys, come on! Hit him with a good game. I didn't know if this deck was going to work at all. It was kind of good. It was kind of good. I mean, genuinely, right? That deck right there that he's playing is one of the best decks. And the fact that that movement speed for his monsters were increased, I think that gave him some problems. So let's just jump into one more game here just to truly see here. We'll open a little thing here. We'll open a little thing here, open a chest. One of the challenges that I have right now is open 13 billion chests. Where is it? 25, 13 billion, same thing. Let's jump into one more. That worked decently well. Okay, I think Cultist is going to work pretty well no matter what. But I think throwing Stasis in there honestly is pretty good. A lot of Cultist games go down to the wire anyway, so if you have a little extra slow in there, which I think Stasis is overlooked often now, when you're thinking about a slow or thinking about a unit, a support unit, you know, Chemist, Bombardier, Hex even maybe, I think that's going to make a big difference. So let's just jump right back in here. We're back playing the same exact deck, and maybe we can take this guy out who's running a very interesting Robot Cauldron Catapult deck, which I almost never see Catapult, but you would think if you're seeing Catapult, you would think it was because of the faction boost, but it's not. So, not exactly, not on the same page with this guy as to why he's playing Catapult, but he's another one. I mean, hey, we're talking about Stasis getting overlooked. Catapult, 100%, is another one that gets overlooked. So, hey, it is what it is. Let's get our Cultist up one time. Our board is already looking fantastic, but you guys do know what I say. If you set your board up with Cultists too early, it means that you're going to get board locked quicker. So you're going to run out of plays to make quicker, and then your board's just going to be stuck the way it is. So we want to be really careful about that, preventing that from happening, but it's not entirely up to us. So kind of is what it is. But guys, if you want to catch me live, I do live stream. We just finished live streaming on Sunday. Love that live stream. Guys, we live stream on Fridays as well as Sundays. Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Kind of kick your weekend off and then end your weekend right type of deal. Absolutely love it. Would love for you guys to stop on by. Follow me on Twitch, sub to me on Twitch. Don't miss out. We used to do it on YouTube. If you guys are curious where all those live streams went from YouTube, there's like 100+ of you that used to watch on YouTube, and you got to come on by Twitch, guys. It's totally free. I'd love this. I miss your beautiful faces, guys. But yeah, so far so good. Let's just do this, and I'm going to level up my Cultist as soon as I can. I love that we got a T right here, and the middlemost guy is on a buff tile, and he's in the middle, so that's huge. If you guys don't know how that works, the reason that the T's work so well is that depending on how many cultists your cultist is touching, since he's in the middle, that means it's 4 times the shots than he would usually hit. 4 times the attack, the units, the monsters. Could I explain it worse? Probably not. But yeah, let's kick this off right here. We're going to have to combine out here. That's okay. I'm going to do that. Stasis there is fine, I suppose. We're just going to get this guy up one time. We're going to do our Cultist. If we get like a 4, and like a 3, I'm pretty happy with that. But as of right now, it's a little too below what I'm looking for right now. But we could have a long way to go. And Robot's one of those cards, you never really know where you're at with Robot. I feel like it's an interesting card because it has been very good, and then it's gotten nerfed a lot. So I'm not entirely sure. But again, we're at this place here, so we've got 2 T's. I think this is our best play right there, okay? And maybe we just do this now. Combine these guys out. Okay, so now we can come down here. Okay. Now we got to a Dryad there. Interesting. We've got some options. Let's level up my Stasis. I feel bad we haven't touched him yet. I could combine out this way. I think that's the way. I think that's the thing to do. Do that way. It is a Stasis. Why not just do it this way? Okay. Let's do our Stasis. Let's do our Gadget. I keep missing my Gadget. We're a little bit stuck right now. But I think his board is going to kind of fall apart at some point because Catapult just doesn't hold on for that long. I haven't looked. Okay, he's at Merge Rank 19 right now. So next one's the best one. How fast is he taking out that Bannerlord? We already took it out. He's still taking it out. I think this is our play. If we get another Dryad... Ooh. Alright, we're going to have to do this. Alright, we can do this, and that's not the end of the world. Okay. I think we're good. I think we figured it out pretty much. So we can do this. Gadget, Stasis, Tamer's next. Move our Stasis there. Copy our Cultist. We're very close to getting a perfect board. So let's just do this. So now we're one away. We've got this guy. The measly one guy. So what we would need, if I use this Dryad on one of these units, we would need either a Harlequin or a Stasis to do something. If it turns into a Cultist, we can't do anything, really. I think we have to make the play, though. So let's just do that, see what we get. Another Stasis, another Dryad. Okay. This is where it feels like we're just gambling. Let's just do that, see what we get. Another not Stasis, Dryad. I keep doing that. Another Dryad. I guess we'll just keep going. I mean, if you were just going to keep leveling things up. Okay. 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 And that's our board. That's our board. So we have 3 Ts in like 3 seconds. Good thing it's Tamer because our board isn't perfectly set up. A little underwhelming. We got a 4, a 3, and a 2. At least we've got 2, 3, 3. I mean, they're pretty leveled up around the board. But our middle-most units aren't that leveled up, and we've only got one measly chemist, or Stasis, which I feel kind of bad about. But I think we're in an okay spot. As long as that one Stasis is doing a little bit of work, like, that's good. That's our last gadget that we get to hit, so we might actually be able to get to our active gadget ability by the end of this wave during Warlock. So then we'll have a little bit of double slow because we'll have a little bit of Stasis help, hopefully, as well as... Oh, look at that Stasis. That's a perfect placement for our Stasis. Right there just made its worth. Right there it just made its worth. Guys, Stasis is honestly helping a lot right now. 30 seconds until the end of the wave. We're also about halfway to our gadget. He doesn't have trainer or anything on his board, and... that is going to be a victory. Hit him with a good game. The stats obviously aren't going to show much for Stasis, but I think it worked out pretty well. And again, we're doing extra slow because we have Stasis, and he's having his monsters have extra movement speed because of Stasis also. So kind of a cool combination. Try it out. I think it's a very, very interesting mechanic this week with the extra movement speed, something that I haven't really seen as a faction booster as of late. I might even be new, but definitely check that out. But guys, that's going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.